Welcome to this explainer. So if you've been following the AI space lately, you know things move incredibly fast. But the numbers we're looking at today, they are literally jaw-dropping, even by Silicon Valley standards. We're going to dive right in and unpack exactly why one of the world's most valuable financial infrastructure companies just dropped billions on an AI startup you might have only heard of super recently.
Okay, let's start right at the climax with this absolutely staggering figure. $7 billion. According to recent reports, that is what the payment giant Stripe is paying to acquire a New York-based startup called OpenRouter. And what's totally wild here is that OpenRouter was only founded in 2023. I mean, in the traditional tech world, a $7 billion exit takes a decade of nonstop grinding. But in the AI era, we're seeing it happen in a fraction of that time. But you know what? The pure dollar amount isn't even the craziest part of this deal.
The real financial mystery lies in this absurd timeline. In May of 2026, OpenRouter closed a Series B round that valued them at $1.3 billion. Fast forward just 3 months to August, and Stripe is buying them for over $7 billion. That is roughly 5 times its valuation inside a single quarter. And since this is an actual acquisition, it converts all that paper value into real, distributed proceeds for its backers. So the obvious question we have to ask is, what on earth justifies a nearly $6 billion markup in just 90 days?
Well, that brings us to Section 1. What is an AI gateway? Let's look at the mechanics of the middleman.
To actually understand that insane markup, we kind of have to drop into the weeds for a second and look at what this small startup actually does for its 8 million users. OpenRouter is what's called an AI inference gateway. If you're a developer, you already know the massive headache of integrating a bunch of different APIs. This gateway is a critical piece of invisible infrastructure, basically middleware, that sits right between your application and all the various AI models out there. Instead of building your system heavily on top of just one provider, you just build a single integration to the gateway, and the gateway does all the heavy lifting to optimize for cost, speed, or performance.
Basically, it lets developers route tasks to over 400 models at any given moment, which means you are never tied down. You could use Anthropic's Claude for some really heavy legal reasoning, right? And then a millisecond later, you can route a different request to Google's Gemini Flash for rapid document summarization. Or if you have cost-sensitive batch jobs, you can automatically route those to open source models like Meta's Llama or Mistral. It is the ultimate optimization engine.
And this whole function is perfectly captured by this highly ironic and honestly incredibly prophetic quote from OpenRouter's CEO, Alex Attallah. He previously co-founded OpenSea before starting this company, and he publicly described OpenRouter as the equivalent of Stripe for AI. Well, it seems the actual Stripe agreed with him so much that they decided to literally just buy the whole company.
Which leads us into Section 2, escaping AI vendor lock-in.
Now let's shift the lens to you, the developer or the business leader, and look at the massive real-world problem this gateway solves. Because every major vendor wants you completely trapped in their ecosystem. Microsoft wants you on Azure for OpenAI. Anthropic is pushing you to AWS. Google wants your workloads on Vertex. But an AI gateway prevents you from being held hostage by a single vendor's pricing changes or unexpected downtime. It gives you immediate failover protection so you stay model agnostic and your costs stay totally optimized.
Because think about it, the AI model that was absolutely the best for your use case 6 months ago might not be the best today. The frontier just moves too fast. Using a gateway ensures that keeping your applications flexible isn't just a technical convenience. It is an active, crucial form of enterprise risk management.
All right, moving to Section 3, indexing the AI economy.
So why is Stripe paying such a huge premium for this specific position? To answer that, we have to zoom out and look at Stripe's own recent report. See, Stripe is the financial rails for 78% of the Forbes AI 50. They process payments for OpenAI, Anthropic, Midjourney, Cohere, you name it. This gives them a god's eye view of the data, and it shows them how incredibly fast these AI companies operate as global businesses right from day one. I mean, look at Midjourney. In 2024, they sold to over 200 countries. They are turning massive demand into real cash flow instantly. Just looking at Stripe's hard data, the top 100 AI companies hit $1 million in annualized revenue in a median of just 11.5 months. That is 4 full months faster than the absolute fastest-growing SaaS companies from earlier tech waves. The velocity here is completely staggering.
And that financial gap actively widens as they scale up. Younger AI companies are reaching the $5 million revenue milestone in about 24 months, compared to 37 months for older SaaS companies. So they are scaling essentially 3 times faster.
But remember, those are just the medians. The report highlights some extreme outliers that are fundamentally changing how accessible software development is. Take Bolt, for instance. They hit $20 million in annual recurring revenue in 2 months. 2 months. Or Lovable, which reached $17 million in just 3 months. This kind of hyper-growth is basically unprecedented.
Then you have the AI coding assistant Cursor, which absolutely raced to over $100 million in annual recurring revenue in just 3 years. These are not just vanity metrics or hyped-up user counts. This is actual revenue flowing through Stripe's pipes, proving this economy is scaling at lightning speed.
Currently, about 80 out of the top 100 AI companies on Stripe are offering broad, industry-agnostic horizontal applications. But it's worth noting there's a rising, distinct shift toward vertical, purpose-built solutions designed for specific industries.
And that perfectly sets up Section 4, the Great AI Consolidation. This brings us to the macro view and the ultimate underlying logic behind Stripe's $7 billion check. As frontier AI labs furiously compete and commoditize one another, the prices for these models just keep sliding down. So paradoxically, the underlying AI models are starting to look like the least defensible link in the whole chain. Meanwhile, the switching, metering, and routing infrastructure, the gateway, becomes infinitely more valuable as the market splinters.
Stripe didn't become a tech giant by inventing money, right? They made their fortune by metering its movement online. And this acquisition signals a massive expansion of that ambition. They abstracted the financial rails for payments, so developers didn't have to worry about them. Now, they are abstracting the infrastructural rails for large language models. They want to be the default platform that meters, routes, and bills the usage of global intelligence.
So as we watch this massive infrastructure consolidation unfold, we really have to ask ourselves, when the models themselves become a cheap, ubiquitous commodity, will the true power and profit lie with the creators of the AI or with the unseen gateways that control our access to it? Well, Stripe has clearly made its $7 billion bet. Thanks so much for joining me on this explainer, and definitely keep your eyes on that infrastructure layer.